a little while ago says, David Copperfield, is there making airplanes disappear. What's your magic? And I can share with you, when I went out on my first book tour, I hired Joel Roberts right here, who was brilliant in helping me. He's right there. Brilliant.
Here's Joel Roberts.
Joel. I thought that happened one day. And I hired him to understand, and when he said something to me, he says, while you're out there talking about all the shit you've done, Howard Stern's got these things happening on his TV show, and when people stop at his show, they're not watching yours. So the point I want to make is, what is your magic? What is your differentiation point? That's number one. When you're dealing with getting on the top lists, just like Google changes their algorithms, the way that the Amazons count their book sales and the Barnes & Nobles do and the C.O. Reeds do, you have to know what's happening at the time. And for my first book launch, I controlled absolutely everything on the front end. I had about 25,000 pre-sold before the book came out, and I channeled those sales into the markets that I wanted. I didn't buy any books myself, but I channeled those where I wanted them to go. So it was a very controlled, very specific product launch. Okay. Same thing when Marie and I launched our newest book called The Answer. We had partners all over the country, and we didn't want to be #1 on Amazon for one day, on Barnes & Noble for one day.
Right.
We wanted sustenance. We wanted to get it up there and keep it up. I preferred a gradual rise from $1 million to 700,000 to 500,000, 300,000. So we really focused over a 3 or 4 month period of time. Our radio interviews, our TV interviews, our partnership dissemination of the information. And we rose very, very quickly and then stayed there for a while. And the book hit New York Times bestseller after about 4 months versus the first book hitting it after 5 weeks. And so, but it was very, very systematic, very controlled, and very planned out with multiple, I call it an octopus strategy. And we wrapped so many different tentacles around the strategies that would drive eyeballs to the landing pages, to specific landing pages, to specific channels of distribution. So that was really, it's an art and a science, and I learned it all from most of the people here. Phil, I just met, but the people on here were my mentors, and I studied what they did and became a bit of an expert on that. So just understand, it's a business. It's not about a book selling. The business